joining us on Box TV today, your number one resort for entertainment, just anything entertainment. Glad you are watching today on Biography Trend. And who are we talking about today? Is Royal Majesty, the Awujale of Ijebu land. Don't leave the channel. Please keep watching. Thank you for staying tuned on Box TV on Biography Trend. My name is Lovely Carrie, and today we'll be talking about the biography of the Awujale of Ijebuland. It's no other than Oba Sikiru Kayode Adetona. Thanks for watching. If you like what we do, why don't you subscribe so you can always get our videos as we upload them. Oba Sikiru Kayode Adetona, the Awujale of Ijebuland in Ogun State, Nigeria, was coronated on 2nd April 1960. Being on the throne over 6 decades, making him one of the longest reigning monarchs in Nigeria. He is a member of the House of Anikilaya. He was born on 10th May 1934 in Imupa, Ijebu. His father, Prince Rufai Adetona Adeleke of the Anikilaya royal family, married his mother Ajibabi. Oba Sikiru Olukayode Adetona Ogbagba Agbotewole II, father Prince Rufai Adetona Adeleke, born 1902, a son of Oba Adeleke Ogbagba Agbotewole first, 1825 to 1906. The Awujale of Ijebuland from 1895 to 1906. Was Ajibabi Onoshile, who was from the town of Ijebu. The founder of the royal house of Anikilaya was his great grandfather. Oba Anikilaya Figbajoye Agbogusa first, 1775 to 1854. Who reigned from 1821 to 1854, and who himself was the son of Oba Belegua. As a member of the royal house of Anikilaya, his paternal family claimed descent from Oluyiwa, the semi-legendary first Awujale and Obanta, a progenitor of the Ijebu kingdom. Prince Adetona started his primary school at Ereko Ijebu Ogbere United Primary School Òkè Àgbo, Ijebu Igbo, and Ansarudin School, Ijebu Ode, between 1943 and 1950. For his secondary education, he attended Oluiwa, now Adeola Odutola College, Ijebu Ode, from 1951 to 1956. Between 1957 and 1958, he took up an appointment with the then Audit Department of the Western Region, Ibadan. The prince resigned his appointment in 1958 to pursue further studies in accountancy in Sikiru Kayode Adetona, who had earlier been nominated along with 5 others by the ODIS, was unanimously selected by the kingmakers in conformity with Section 11 of the Chiefs Law of 1957, applicable in Western Region. The then governor signed the instrument of office approving Prince Sikiru Kayode Adetona as Awujale of Ijebu land. The formal coronation took place on Saturday, April 2nd, 1960. By a letter dated January 4, 1960, referenced CB 41333, the permanent secretary in the Western Region Ministry of Local Government conveyed to the local government advisor in Ijebu the approval of the Western Region Governor in Council. The appointment of the Prince Sikiru Kayode Adetona as king and his confirmation as the new Awujale of Ijebuland with effect from the date January 4, 1960. It became the lot of Ijebu notables like the late Ogbeni Oja, Chief Dr. Timothy Adeola Odutola Boba Suwa first, Chief Emmanuel Okusoya Okunowo, MBEKFNM, and Asiwaju Chief Samuel Olatubosu Shonibare to arrange for the homecoming of the king-elect. On January 18, 1960, the head of the Ijebu Ode Regency Council, the Ogbeni Oja, Chief Timothy Adeola Odutola, formally presented the new traditional ruler to the whole world. This presentation, which was a novelty, signaled the commencement of the installation ceremonies of the king-elect. It was indeed a new dawn in the annals of Ijebu people. The king-elect thereafter proceeded to undergo the traditional consecration at the Odu for 3 months. On Tuesday, April 5, 1960, newly crowned Oba Adetona took its seat as a member of the Western Region House of Chiefs after a formal introduction. Oba Sikiru Kayode Adetona was a charismatic prince and some obas and chiefs nominated him for the presidency of the House of Chiefs. However, an older and traditionally more senior Oba, late Sir Adesoji Aderemi, or Ni of Ife was subsequently elected the president. The thought here was that early as a monarch, the 26-year-old Awujale was a fit and proper king for the exalted position. No doubt, this consideration was an admission of the uniqueness of the Awujale of Ijebu land. Installation as king came few months after the 57th Awujale Oba Daniel Robinson Adesoya Bele Buwa II had gone to join his ancestors. That was a few months after Prince Adetona arrived in England in January 1959. His father, Prince Rufai Adetona, and uncle Adenaya Adetona were the two eminently qualified to ascend the throne. However, his father, Omoba Rufai Adetona, for some divine inclination, abdicated the throne and put forward the name of the charming prince as the candidate from Anikilaya ruling house, to the amazement of all. He emerged out of the six candidates nominated by the family at its meeting on September 7, 1959. Prince Sikiru Kayode Adetona was unanimously chosen by the kingmakers known as Afobaje at their meeting on October 26, 1959 as the Awujale elect. Since 1960, Oba Adetona has succeeded. Since 1960, Oba Adetona has succeeded in raising the status and reckoning of his Ijebu people. He is known and perceived as one of the country's greatest monarchs, dead or alive. A philosopher and social scientist, his fame and popularity extend beyond the shores of Nigeria. Awujale Adetona is loyally and devotedly committed to the Nigerian state, having built bridges across rivers Niger and Benue. He admonishes his people to be thoroughbred wherever they find themselves. No wonder that the Ijebu people have not only comported themselves wherever they are, but it is on record that no inter or intra-ethnic clash has been recorded in Ijebu land since he ascended the throne. Is a monarch among monarchs that successive administrations in Ogun State and indeed Nigeria hold in high esteem as a manifestation of his incorruptibility, transparency, objectivity, and sagacity. He has immeasurably succeeded in bringing about religious harmony among his people to the extent that religion does not dichotomize the Ijebu as Christians live in harmony with Muslims. The traditionalists are equally not isolated. This buttresses the common saying that in Ijebu, religion cannot divide us. The revival of the Ijebu age-grade system, known as Regbe Regbe in local parlance, the building of the gigantic palace and the Ojude Oba mini stadium, the novel and unique Ijebu Development Board on poverty reduction, the unsurpassable multi-billion naira Awujale, Adetona's professorial chair in good governance at Olabisi Onabanjo University, the granting of coronets to many communities in Ijebuland are some of the everlasting legacies of Adetona is bequeathed. His unparalleled endowment at the Olabisi Onabanjo University is the best thing that has happened to the university, considering the enormous edifices constructed and being constructed to ensure the institutionalization of good governance in the country. Kabiyesi, long live the king, Awujale of Ijebu land.